Hello, my name is Jim McGillivray and this is the Pipe Box, your source for all things piping. If you find this video to be at all useful, please give it a like and please subscribe to this YouTube channel to be informed about more videos like this. I'm going to give you a tune today and you can print the music out to this tune by going back to the description of this video on my YouTube channel. You will see a link to a PDF there. Today I would like to introduce you to a new composition of mine. It's a two-parted 4/4 march and it's called Cross the Ness to the Eden Court. It's quite an easy tune, perhaps intermediate, easy, intermediate. I wrote this tune on an airplane coming back from Scotland last August. As I often do, I took my trusty book of manuscript paper and threw it into my backpack and took it on the plane. About halfway through the trip, I thought maybe I'll try to write a few parts, and I decided I would write a 4-parted reel. So I took the manuscript paper out and I worked for about an hour on a reel. I don't generally use a practice chanter when I write tunes. I mostly write in my head and then play it on practice chanter later and see if it works. So in my head I thought I had a pretty good reel. Next day when I played it on the practice chanter, the reality of its mediocrity came forth and I threw that reel in the garbage. They don't all work out. However, on the airplane I thought I had a pretty good reel and I was pretty amped up. I'd heard lots of piping at the northern meeting at Inverness just a few days before, and I thought I'm going to write another tune, and I started into a 4/4 march. This tune came pretty quickly and I didn't need to make very many changes to it. I throw lots of tunes and lots of parts out, but this tune came pretty quickly. Let's have a quick look at the manuscript. Actually, here quickly is a shot of the failed reel that I wrote on the plane and subsequently gave a failing grade to. I didn't actually throw it in the garbage, I just scribbled lots of lines through it. Here is a shot of the 4/4 march Cross the Ness. As you can see, it's been edited in a few places, but mostly the tune needed only minor changes after I finished it. You'll notice it's written in pencil. I write all my tunes in pencil because most of my tunes get created at the editing stage. This one actually got created at the composing stage. The title, Cross the Ness to the Eden Court, came to me after many years of doing just that, both as a competitor in Inverness in the 1980s and as a judge much more recently. The beautiful town of Inverness has hosted the northern meeting for scores and scores of years. The competition has been held at the Eden Court Theatre in Inverness for nearly 50 years. The northern meeting is perhaps the premier piping competition in the world today. Pipers come from all over the world to play at it. Nearly all of those pipers stay in accommodations in Inverness and at some point have to cross the River Ness in order to come to the Eden Court Theatre. I remember distinctly walking across the footbridge at Inverness for years and years in a row, and I did it again this past August as I went to judge the Clasp at the northern meeting. That walk is always filled with excitement if you're a competitor, but also some trepidation and a little bit of fear. However, you're trying to overcome those feelings with confidence and a feeling of musicality. As a result, the tune has a rousing side, but it also has a bit of a dark side to it. Okay, let's hear Cross the Ness to the Eden Court played on Blair Digital Chanter. That was my new 4/4 march, Cross the Ness to the Eden Court, played on a Blair digital chanter. I hope you enjoyed it. That's it for now. We'll see you next time on the Pipe Box. From me, Jim McGillivray. Good piping.